Is also ready for the women.
Thank you. For the vibe I've been out today. Steady chasing the body, concentrate.
If you want battle, ready or after you listening, you don't get set.
That was the electrifying atmosphere as members of the Bayelsa State Bole Fun Club came out to unwind as the year 2024 gradually come to a close. The gathering, which cut across political differences and social strata, saw members and invited guests participating in different games such as balloon, dancing, and canoe race competition. While responding to the welcome address by the manager of Beredugu Farms, Mr. Praise God Frederick Oboa thanked everyone present for taking out time to attend the 2024 edition of the Hangout.
Today Hangout is a very brief Hangout, but it's well loaded. We are not only here to eat, but we are also here to get some knowledge and also have some time to celebrate together. Please let me recognize all those that came from either someone invited you to this place. I appreciate our members that are here. Thank you for your support for the past 2 years. You have always been there for us, especially for me. Whenever I call on you people shows up. So today I don't have much to say. I think the guest speaker have a lot of things to communicate to us. But before the guest speaker comes on, I would like to invite the secretary of the club to give us the aim and objective of what we are doing. Because a lot of people feel they are only out to eat plantain and all the rest, but it's beyond that. So people feel we are doing competition with River State, Bole Carnival and all the rest, but that is far from what we are doing.
Honorable Jokori Macaulay, the manager of Beredugu Farms, appreciated the chairman and members of the Bayelsa State Bole Fun Club for hosting the event in partnership with the farm, just as he further assured the group of the management's continued partnership and support.
What is more important is the inspiration that you gather when you come to this kind of place. And one of the inspiration, let me tell you, you go home with that. Some people, will go home saying that the environment looks a little bit, it's not toxic, but it gets more smell. So correct. That tells you that we are in the right place. There is no farm without the smell. Not so. There is no farm. In fact, if you don't want the smell, then you don't want to grow. If you say the smell that is coming around you is offensive, you cannot be a farmer. Because right here in this farm, nothing is waste. Nothing is waste. In fact, the waste gives us the greatest amount of money.
Giving its lecture in line with the theme for the 2024 Hangout, Farmpreneurship, the New Gold Mine, Dr. Richard Akpila, president of Achievers Farm, expatiated on the difference between agri-science and agribusiness.
Every site you want to use for operation so that you will not make losses. Because remember, production and decision need to take care before you make what? Profit. And as a businessman, whatever thing you need to do to maximize what? Profit that is what you are looking for. So site selection is a major key thing in farming business. Number 2, water. And number 3, water. There is a saying that without agriculture, there is no human existence. In agriculture, without water, there is nothing like agriculture. Because almost every product needs water, direct or indirect. Some need it at the early stage. Some need, like the vegetables, like a daily routine. The pigs, the snail, in fact, the mushroom, you need water. If our people don't know that onions has a seed smaller than okra seed. It is only when you use that seed to plant, that is when you be able to. I'm producing onions as I speak now. By February, if you notice, every September there is scarcity of onions in Bayelsa State, because those who are supplying us onions always will have one season. But those of us who find ourselves in River State and Bayelsa, the South, we have 2 seasons. So now, as onions is so scarce, Bayelsa will start having their first batch of onions. We want to give them back to back. Starting from next year. We wanted to do it now, but when we do it now, the impact will not be there, because in the next 2 weeks, new onions will start being in the market. You understand? So there are a lot to learn in agro business. If only you want to see agriculture as a source of livelihood and as the new gold mine.
It was time for questions and answers as members and invited guests seek further clarifications on certain farming procedures. Other distinguished dignitaries at the event speak on the importance of the gathering.
Meet with people, like the team says, farmpreneurship. So I'm here to learn new things. No knowledge is a waste. It's not all about the hangout, not about the phone alone, but to get knowledge about.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen,
that will help me. I also came with my daughter, so that she too can benefit from the lessons today that will be taught. I believe we are going to have experts here that will teach us how to farm. We can use our backyards, no matter how little. So that's why I'm here.
I was told that there was going to be a lecture on agriculture. I said I should achieve this first. So I want to thank the club for making this provision. And I discussed with the chairman of the club. I said, with the engagement and your own, they have booked me for those engagements about 2 months ago. And your own is youthful one. And because the last one too, I couldn't attend. If we couldn't attend all this youthful gathering, we are not encouraging them. So I said, I must, even if it's 20 minutes, let me be there. My brother and your club members, I want to thank you people. You read out the aims and objectives of the club, and it is actually captivating.
The young ones, I will encourage them to also take home the lessons we learned from the lecture, so that we can also make a living out of agripreneurship, farming as a means of livelihood, not just going to look for white-collar jobs.
Honestly, I never knew we have this kind of farm here in Bayelsa State. It's a place of recreation, and the essence of Bole is just for us to come together, like minds, to make sure we ease our stress, we ease our tension. So I'm happy to be a member of Bole. Honestly, this is even my Christmas, because coming to see an environment like this, natural environment, I think is something worth coming to do always. It's the difference between agriculture and agri-business. Definitely talking about agriculture is the production and preparation of plant and animal for sustainable use. Then agri-business are those things you need to implement for you to make sure you go fully into agri business by making sure you process the goods you gotten from your farm. So I'm not happy missing the lecture because knowledge is no waste, and everything gotten from knowledge is something used for further research.
Indeed, farming is the new gold mine, and when the youthful population is effectively engaged in productive means such as agriculture, and having a group such as the Bayelsa State Bole Fun Club at the forefront of peace building, no doubt the place of unity among youths, if well harnessed, will only bring peace, prosperity, and development to the society. In Bayelsa State, the glory of Holland, Priya Frederick, City Reports.